Welcome to the NBA Pub Hub, Pub Sports Radio, Friday, June the 10th. Ian Cameron. We've got Dutch Boy Fresh. We've got TROT Wham reaffirming his Laker fandom, Laker hat, Laker jersey, Laker gear, head to toe, just in case anybody had any questions or any doubts, which for some reason people did after Game 3 of the NBA Finals, that he is a Laker fan through good times and through bad times. And there were some motherfucking bad times for the LA Lakers this past year, and yet he's still a fan. Day in and day out. So there you go. True blue Laker fan, and I can vouch for that for our guy, TROT Wham. All right, Game 4 NBA Finals tonight. Golden State, Boston, with Boston obviously up 2-1. We'll break that down. Skee Profit will be along momentarily. Let's get right into it. Game 4 NBA Finals. Here we go. Golden State, Boston, 2-1 in the series right now in favor of the Celtics. Total 213.5 here in Game 4. 4-point home favorites, Boston, 213.5 the total. Look, Boston perfect straight up ATS off a loss in these playoffs. You could say the exact same thing about the Golden State Warriors pretty much as well. It's that kind of series. It's back and forth. I'm sticking with the strategy that I said I was going to roll with all series long, and that's taking the losing team of the previous game. So I'm on Golden State here, +4 tonight in this game. Do I have concerns? Yes. You can't get dummied. You can't get bitch slapped, and you can't get, just dominated like that in the paint. That was embarrassing for Golden State. I mean, second and third chance opportunities. How the fuck many did the Boston Celtics have in Game 3? I mean, it's just at some point, put a body on somebody. I know you've got size issues. I know with Robert Williams playing like a junkyard dog in and around the rim. What that guy did in Game 3 was phenomenal, in my opinion. The guy is not, I think, not even 100%, although he looks like he's feeling a little bit better the last couple games. The effort he's given you in the paint, getting rebounds, his defense around the rim, that rim defending of his is elite for Robert Williams. I'm so impressed the other night with what he was able to bring at that end of the court defensively, rebounding the ball. Hell, he made that power move to dunk the basketball, I believe, no defense at all for Golden State. Ole defense, and Robert Williams looked like he was pretty damn mobile, on that dunk that he made. So I don't know, that looked the healthiest that he's been, in several games here in the playoffs. And that's definitely good news for Boston going forward. But this has been a Golden State team that they've been a team that's had that adversity and bounced back just like Boston has. That's why these two teams are in the finals. They don't let losing streaks linger. Look at Golden State. They lost game 4 to Denver. They won the next game. They lost game 2 to Memphis, won and covered the next game. Lost game 5 to Memphis, 4 to Memphis, and they ended up winning the next game, 10-96. Or sorry, Game 5, they won Game 6 against Dallas. The only game they dropped in that series was Game 4. They came back and won and covered. They lost Game 1 to Boston here in the finals. They came back and they won and covered Game 2. That has been the repeated pattern for Golden State. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not going to overthink it, overcomplicate it. This is a good series. It's two great teams. It's teams that take that extra step to improve and adjust when they don't play well previously. It's what we've seen all playoffs long from both teams. So for that reason, I'm on Golden State here, +4 tonight in Game 4. We've got Skee with us now. Skee, we'll start with you here, Game 4.
Hey, you know the rules. You don't start with that motherfucker when he shows up late. Hey,
you know the rules. All right, that's a good point. That's a good point, Dutch. Punishment.
Oh man. Hey, real quick, salute to the ladies just said DJs for tuning in.
Tea time for Skee.
Yeah, exactly. It's all love. Hey, be sure to hit that motherfucking like button like I'm hitting this plane of Sunset Sherbet. Get you right where you need to be. And yeah, man, I'm going to have to hear a lot of Warrior shit today. So I want to, I know where I'm hearing Skee shit right after fucking Bobano when his ass just arriving late. So yeah, man, it is what it is. I'm the island boy, I guess. I'm on the solo mission. First off, big shout out to GTM. I see you. Marcus Smart did get us paid with your points, rebounds, and assists. Points as well, and hit the threes too at the plus money. So that was a beautiful thing. Rant, I see you. Nasty Nate, Mr. Trifecta, the one and only, the one guy I want to see today. My God. Harold Williams, I see you as well. Everybody, be sure to hit the like button and share the video. We're not here that much, so we need your guys' support. Make sure you share that video, retweet it if you would. Mr. H-Town, I see you, my guy. But yeah, man, it's gonna take a second here for me. Give me a minute because I went back and forth on these in this series. As a fanboy, I wanted the Celtics. We talked about it game one. But when I really thought about it, I felt, man, the Warriors are a team that's protected home court, in the playoffs. And I felt that they had the better bench. And I felt that Boston was kind of suspect at the house. So I went with the Warriors to win this series. But, man, I can't lie to you, man. My eyes, I have to go with what my eyes tell me. And right now, like I tweeted out, Boston is simply a bigger, better basketball team. They're more athletic. The backcourt, the bench, the only person on the fucking Golden State Warriors that really can guard anybody is fucking Andrew Wiggins. And I'm just being real. He's the only one that's athletic enough to keep up with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. You want to say Gary Payton? I don't know if you watched his ass last game. That motherfucker was MIA when Jaylen Brown was on him, falling asleep, backdoor cutting, missing dunks. I think he's a liability, and he don't even want to shoot the ball. If you look at it, they left him open. He don't want to shoot it. That's another problem with the Warriors. They don't really have any shooters outside of Curry and Clay, and we know Clay. I mean, that motherfucker is bipolar as fuck. So he got 5 threes. Steph had 6. They got 11 threes total, 25, 31, and Andrew gives you 18, and you still lose by 16? Come on, man. That was Clay's best game. I don't see it. Draymond's a shell of himself. Robert Williams pucking that motherfucker. And as long as you see these rebound numbers, the reason is Smart and Williams didn't really play basketball in game 2. If those two players are on the court playing their basketball, they will not get out rebounded. Robert Williams is a nightmare matchup for Draymond Green. That motherfucker don't want to see him. Too big for him. He can't block. Draymond can't even block this motherfucker out, bro. It's bad all over the place. I've seen it with my own eyes, man. I took a L. Luckily, Marcus Smart showed up for me, so it was a kind of, lost a little juice in game 3. But, man, what I seen was they were so much more athletic than the Golden State Warriors. That backcourt with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson is a fucking defensive liability. They have absolutely nothing for Marcus Smart. They let Marcus Smart go to the right. He gets to the hole at will. Jaylen Brown will do whatever he wants, or Jason Tatum, vice versa. It's just a defensive nightmare for me, for the Warriors when I look at it. Robert, you say Draymond defense, he plays defense, but he's too slow for Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, and he's too small for fucking Robert Williams. So what is Draymond doing out there? Just looking like a dumb motherfucker, to be honest with you. Like I tweeted out, the Warriors have one fake tough guy and a bunch of fucking schoolboys, and they will be going back to Silicon Valley down 3-1. Believe it. It's Celtics in 6. Whoever tweeted me that when I was going out crazy, I wish I could remember your name the other night, that he said Celtics in 6. Bro, that's exactly what I was thinking, and that's what's going to happen. They will handle business tonight. Did I even mention how crazy that fucking crowd is in Boston? And we got a gimpy-ass fucking little Chef Curry. Come on, bro. He couldn't do it when he was healthy. Now his ankle's about to give out at any time. I'm telling you, I don't want to see an injury on anyone, because I believe Boston is good enough to beat Golden State with Steph Curry healthy. But that ankle, man, it's always been an issue, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's an issue tonight. Boston plays extremely physical defense. You could call it dirty. You call it what it will, but Steph Curry will not be comfortable tonight. Look for the Boston Celtics to handle business early and often. Give me that full game -4. It's the Leprechauns, man. We smoking on the Warriors tonight. It's the Warrior Pack. Believe it. Yeah. All right, Skee, let me hear your shit, boy. Let me hear that shit. Where's your poodle, boy? Where's your little poodle?
Go ahead, poodle. I'm gonna wait my turn since I came in last.
Yeah.
We'll even go to Lamb first ahead of
Yeah. Listen. We packing Dutch out today. I'm sorry. I know. We packing Dutch out today, and it's only right. I put the Lakers shit on for a reason. It's not just because I'm going against Boston. You see the 17 here. We don't want them to get there. I still think Warriors in 7. They have to tie it up here. This is where they get home court back. Now, last game, yes, it was something similar to what my guy Dutch said as far as like the athleticism. You could definitely give that to the Celtics. I think we all kind of would say that, but the shot making is where we expect the difference to be for the Golden State Warriors. They wasn't there in the last game, even though they had but Clay involved. You're still getting very consistent play from Andrew Wiggins, and I love the stat that LJ put in the chat as far as Andrew Wiggins over 20.5 points and rebounds. Bro, he had I believe he had 7 rebounds and 18 points. Easily went over that, and I expect him to do the same thing. So I appreciate him for giving us that information. Appreciate the chat as well for always giving us good information, what y'all on for the day. But for me in this game, man, it's only going to be Golden State, bro. And honestly, I did not bet the money line yet, but that is where I'm going to be headed, bro. I want to make sure Robert Williams is in and out the lineup. If he's in the lineup, I think it may be giving us a little bit more juice there towards the money line. I'm going to hold out on that, but for now, bro, I can only go against my guy Dutch, bro. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, my guy, because let's be real. Last game, Draymond Green didn't play his worst game I've ever seen him play. He said he played like shit. He seemed like he was scared out there. He was linebacker Draymond Green in game 2. He went into like the church mouse Draymond Green in that last game. You know what I'm saying? So I expect the refs to possibly allow a little bit more roughness and allow these guys to be a little bit more aggressive when they're attacking those screens. The problem with me with Golden State is that they run in that fucking zone and they're not really attacking the drop coverage as much as they need to be. Like, bro, like you need to have more high screen rolls with Curry, at least 40 of them bitches in this game. You feel me? And that's going to allow them to get those shots up, get those shots and get those looks and be able to separate themselves offensively from the Boston Celtics. Officially, I'm on Jaylen Brown, though. Officially over 2.5 3-point makes. It's hella juice. That minus 140 is where I got it at. I think you're getting right now for minus 443 at the same book that I placed the bet in. So it's hella juice. Don't get me wrong. He's hit this 2 out of the last 3 games in this finals. I think he's going to continue to get those looks there. As far as the actual game to win, I like my guy Razor here, man. You don't need the points, bro. Just take Golden State. And if you like points, I say you take the alternate, maybe even minus 4 for the Golden State Warriors, man. So I'm sorry, Dutch, man. You know I've been liking the Celtics, bro, but people calling me the Green Ranger and shit. I gotta come out with my Laker fit. Gotta come out with my Laker shit, bro. So it's only right, man.
Hey, man,
there it is. Wham, Golden State, me, Golden State, Dutch on Boston. I'll say this that's concerning. I'm concerned as someone with Golden State +4 tonight. 56 points from Clay and Steph, and they lose by double digits.
Yeah, they had 74 with Wiggins added, bro. I'm telling you, 74 points total between the big three, and they still lose at home. I mean, Draymond better be fucking 2015 Draymond, and Jordan Poole better, I don't know, he better wake the fuck up if y'all expecting the Warriors to do something tonight. But the whole fucking world's on the Warriors, man. Hey, even the public's on the Warriors. I believe it's close though, 51-49. 51-49. We'll call it 50 motherfucking 50. A bookie's fucking dream right now. This game is pretty much split with the spread.
But I'll say this: they were minus 16 on the rebounding margin. I know that was embarrassing for Golden State. Minus 16 in rebounds. They've got to get better. You got to think that's got to improve just a little bit. Maybe it won't. Maybe they're just the size of Boston. And Robert Williams is just he's out toughened everybody. But this is where you're right. Draymond's got to step up. That's why the prop wise, I like his rebounds tonight. Draymond. I can't count on him to score anything. He's not a great offensive player right now. He's just not. So how am I going to attack Draymond? Well, I should save this for the props because the props are out.
Let fanboy go. Let fanboy go. We know where he's at. 3-1 fanboy.
Here's Skee. State your case.
Tag my boy in.
You already said that, you talking like a fanboy on the Boston side. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, man. If you was doing just a recap of the game from last game, you did a hell of a job. Don't feed too much into what you just last saw. If you did that, versus the Warriors, I mean, this sounds like when you was talking about the Warriors versus Memphis. It's what happened in that series. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say Memphis is going to beat the Warriors, but I told you the Warriors aren't.
And Steph got hurt, I think, in that series too. Same way he got hurt in this game. I mean, why are we putting too much into that? He didn't leave the game. He only left the game because it was a blowout, and it's the same injury he's had before. You know what I'm saying? He can play with that.
I just said if he's banged up, it's just another knock. Like he's been playing great. Now he's even banged up. I said healthy or not. You know what I mean? It's not that big of an issue to me. I hear you, Skee. My fault.
And I'm also I'll do the back and forth all day.
You don't want to do back and forth.
Okay.
Oh no,
I'm ready.
Just like the dynasty with you guys.
Y'all see Skee pack me out several
What's a
times
dynasty?
the last few weeks.
You gotta throw them stats out. It don't matter how many points. I mean, Clay and Steph had. I mean, they tried to get him back in the game. That game was lost the first 12 minutes of the game. Where were they down like 20 points already? And the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter or the last 3 minutes of the third quarter, whatever it was, it's just the team that's won the game each time has been a team that's bringing the effort. You know what I'm saying? In game 1, I heard Dutch say, Boston didn't look like themselves in game 2. You can say the same shit for the Warriors, game 1 and game 3. And it's times where they're not rotating on defense. They're just watching people shoot. And they're the number 2 defensive rated team in the NBA so far this season, no matter what you want to think. It's times on offense where they're just playing iso ball. That's not Warriors basketball. The times when they play good, they're going to be swinging the rock, having everybody in a lot of actions. So I think the Warriors have plenty of potential to play a lot better. I want to see Jordan Poole attack Robert Williams. I want to see everybody attack Robert Williams. Wiggins, make him work. He can't move like that. You know what I'm saying? He's injured and having one day off. He said it was either him or Marcus Smart. They said that the reason that they felt a little bit better is because they had 3 days off. But the quick turnaround, I wouldn't be surprised if Robert Williams is out or even doesn't play that much. So attack him all night long. And for the Warriors, well, first let me finish on the Celtics. Udoka even said they found ways to win after a loss, but after a win, they ain't been that good. They ain't been able to do it twice. At home, they're 3-4 straight up. Warriors, off of a loss so far in the playoffs this year, 5-0. If you want to look at, since this group has been doing it, 2014, they're like something like 34 they're 14 and they're 34 and 12, I think. It was like 73%, something like that. You get what I'm trying to say? They've been doing this shit for a long time. You don't want to go against the Warriors in this situation. So, especially getting blown out how they have. I looked up another stat. I'm just going to share it just because I forgot who mentioned it to me, but Warriors off of a road loss of 10 or more in the playoffs, they're like 14-2 straight up. You know what I'm saying? And in these games, they do it with defense. I think it was 75% to the under. And all I keep hearing, I told you, why is Boston having so much success? Golden State's looking like they don't care. They're literally not playing defense at all. And in those games, they held their opponents to like 100 points per game. So I like Boston team total under. All I keep hearing is from Steve Kerr, from Draymond, we didn't guard the ball well. They allowed 52 points in the paint.
Yep.
You
didn't stop the ball. Yep.
Yeah. You got to play with force is what they're saying. Force to me means effort. And if the Warriors going to give effort, they probably going to look like the number 2 defense. And the Celtics going to look like game 2, they score like 88 points. You know what I'm saying? So I like the Warriors in this spot. It's been a spot they've been good in long term. You don't need the points. Plus 145. What the 4 points going to do for you in this game? And honestly, how you going to feel? How you going to feel after the game if the Warriors win, if you're a Celtics backer? I'm going to be real with you. Me, I would feel like an idiot because you know who's going to have the most effort and motivation in this game. It ain't going to be Boston. It's going to be the Warriors. As far as the total, I like the under. I told you, all I keep hearing from the Warriors is defense, defense, defense. You've seen what they brought in game 2. Draymond said he's going to be a lot better. You know what Draymond is going to bring to the table. And it ain't going to be offense. So I like under 214, and I like Warriors money line.
I like the under too because it's over, under, over. That's the way the series has gone. It's going to be zigzag back and forth series with the total, I think, as well. In this,
my guy Skee said that. Real quick, I got to touch on a couple of things. You said that the Warriors lost the game in the first quarter of the last game, right? That's what you said. They lost it. Well, what about in the third fucking quarter when they went up by 2? What the fuck happened then? They lost the game right after that. They had that game.
I also said the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. I think it was when Steph Curry sat down.
Yeah.
They were switching like crazy, Boston, on defense, and it threw them fucking right off.
And about
what's going to change about the defense when they can't keep not one motherfucker in front of them?
Well, for one, you're going to have to leave my boy alone, Steph, because he's having the best defensive year of his career. And just about that last game, the only reason they're attacking him, they attack Giannis, right? Giannis can play defense. They attack KD. KD can play defense. They're doing that shit to try to wear him down and get him in foul trouble. And once you in foul trouble, they still want you to get more. So the Warriors are going to trap and get Curry out of there because Curry's too important. You just got to put context to what you're seeing, bro.
They were blowing up the screen and roll and the high screens the whole fucking fourth quarter last game, Boston. And that's what totally threw Golden State right down the sewer in terms of their offense. In that fourth quarter when Boston took over again. So this is where you got to trust Kerr to do something. This is his chance to we think he's a pretty damn good basketball coach.
Yeah, he's shown he's a great coach. This fucking guy. He knows a lot about defense too, huh? What the fuck? Came in and fucking got some threes.
Yeah, they need to keep that zone down though. They don't need to have that zone out there. That's for sure.
Yeah, who you are? Yeah. Skee's a big fan of that zone.
But no, I want to get a little bit on Skee. Out of Skee book, I heard him say this earlier. They were not boxing out for the damn Golden State Warriors, bro. I looked up. You can check this out yourself on NBA.com. Go to the last game. You select hustle stats. They'll give you the hustle stats, contested shots, and box out. Bro, they had one box out.
I watched that shit with my eyes. I didn't even got to see the numbers. I'm telling you.
They got one.
They didn't care.
It was an embarrassment. I don't give
today,
two shits that they have a size advantage, Boston. That's just manning up and being tough. and they weren't the last game. Golden State, you got to be better than
I watched that game 3 times, bro. I seen this shit with my eyes.
Yeah.
This motherfucker G Martinez says Skee 1, Dutch 0, bro. I got it like 5-1, bro. Yeah, I got like 5-1 Dutch. Yeah, man. It's not, what the fuck is you smoking, G? Pass that shit. Hey, shout out to woo, Kenny. I see you, my dude. A lot of good chat, a lot of good comments in the chat. Star Child, everybody. AOD. Bobano, what's up on the props? We're getting the props going.
Yeah, props. I'm going back. It finally let us down the last game, right? Derek White finally came back down to earth a little bit, but it's like bumper stumpers. I'm not out till I lose 2. So, until I lose 2 in a row, we're coming right back here with Derek White tonight over points. But I do like a few Golden State props here tonight. I'm going to take the PRA with Draymond because I can't make up my mind about whether do I just stick with rebounds? Do I just stick with assists? Because we know he doesn't give you much offensively. I think tonight he's going to say, you know what? I'm going to try at least to get a few points anyway. I mean, 20.5 for Draymond, points, rebounds, and assists. I think he's going to be active. I mean, he is a competitor. He knows that he had a shit game, a horrible game in game 3. And he was obviously testy with the media after the game. Talking about his podcast, obviously, but he's a competitor. This guy's a good defender. I think rebounds, he'll be active on the glass more. He's just going to get in there more. And because I think he got his ego bruised a little bit. He should have had his ego bruised a little bit with that game 3. That was a debacle. That was a pathetic game for him. Let's be honest. We got to call it like we see it. A guy like that, you expect him to be better tonight. So I'm going to go with the points, the rebounds, the assists over for Draymond Green. I like the rebounds by itself as well over. With Draymond tonight as well. I think the rebounds on its own for Draymond Green tonight is currently 6.5, over 6.5 minus 130.
Are you going points to Draymond?
That's the question, but that's why I'm going to take the rebounds by itself and then a little bit on the PRA, points, rebounds, because he's also been dishing the ball, facilitating a little bit as well, kicking it out to the perimeter to Poole. I like what Razor said, over 1.5 made threes for Poole. Poole's got to be someone that steps it the fuck up tonight. Because you got Clay and Steph showing up the last game. You didn't get a whole lot from Jordan Poole. Over 1.5 made threes for him. And I'm going to take a shot with Clay over 3.5 made threes. Because look, he had 5 in the last game. It was his best shooting night. And you know what Klay Thompson's like? A streaky motherfucker. Last game he had finally had 5 threes. He got the shooting stroke back again. And I think he's going to be, I think, a higher volume 3-point shooter tonight because he got some confidence back finally in game 3, even though they lost. He actually had a very good game shooting from long distance. So I'm going to take a shot there with Thompson there over 3.5 made threes. Poole made threes. Draymond Green over 6.5 rebounds and over points, rebounds, and assists for Draymond, and also Derek White for Boston. I'm going back there. Over 10.5 points. So there's the props I like the most. Wham, how about you? Props.
Shout out
before we do that, I got a shout out to my guy Todd Newen, and then also my Ninja dropping us with the $10 $10
get that dono train rocking.
Get that dono back.
There it is, $10 dono, Molecular Ninja. Thanks, and again, Tan, thank you for the dono as well. We appreciate it.
I see you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. As always, love, man. We here for y'all. And on that note, props for me is the official play. It's gonna be Jaylen Brown again. After mentioning it earlier, it's juiced. Yep. It's been hitting, bro. He's been getting that guy. This is the guy that they need to score in order for them to even be in the game. So I expect him to get 3 threes off today, over 2.5 at minus 140. Official play for me. I also am going to be betting that Andrew Wiggins, along with our guy LJ, over 20.5. I'm looking through the books, only getting the rebounds and assists, points, rebounds, and assists for him. So I'm just trying to look around and shop around for that. But that would be on my card for sure.
All right, good stuff. Dutch, any props or no?
Yeah, that most definitely. Shout out to our girl, Red Girl. I see you. Says Draymond gonna harass Boston tonight. Hey, she had to, and you see, she had to say it twice because even her ass don't believe that shit. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to our guy Teach. I see you, man. Hey, Fade the Picks guy. Bad bet. Oh no, come on, man. Only positive share. But yeah, man, what are we doing here? Hey, they're on your ass about that Lakers jersey. Wham Bam.
As they should. We got 17 championships. Fuck your team.
Rossi said you bleed green, bro. Hey, I'm liking the Jaylen Brown prop though. I do. I like 24 too. I didn't put it in because I got some other, but I think Jaylen is really the guy who kind of really could stand out. You've seen he is very streaky, but I like the threes a lot. But I went with Jason Tatum over 3.5 threes, plus 120. I like that look. He's went over this in 2 of the games. I think Jason Tatum, he takes an awful lot of threes. I think he'll have a game tonight. And I also like Marcus Smart over 14.5. We talked about this previously a lot. It was 13.5 last game. Cash with ease. He's a pit bull, man. They really have nothing for him. If he attacks to the right, he's either going to the free throw line or getting a layup. So Marcus Smart over 14.5 points. I like that look a lot as well. I had another look, but honestly, I'd have to look it up right now. But yeah, those 2 looks I like a lot. Yes, I also like I don't like the vibe that Skee was giving off on my guy Robert Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker, I believe it. Hey, look, JB Brown's name popped right up when I said it too, and I believe he was the one who said he owns the motherfucking paint, and absolutely right. Probably the best motherfucking comment of the day. Robert Williams does own the fucking paint in Boston, and he will tonight. Over 6.5 rebounds, minus 115. That is good money. Had 10 last game. As long as he's playing 25 minutes, this motherfucker will easily get double-digit rebounds. This guy is looking healthier. I don't know what the fuck Ski's seen when he watched the game 3 times. He's moving. He's all right. Yeah, it was the 4th quarter of the fucking basketball game. He was a little pool ran around him one time. He'll be all right. Robert Williams over 6.5 rebounds. Like I said, good money. Go ahead, Ski. Where you at on this props? Let me go. You're going with the puddle boy?
No, I'm not going to give no props because I'm not actually betting them. So I'm just going to tell y'all what I bet. A lot of whatever you can pick out of that to make money, go for it. And WNBA, I bet the Mercury, I bet them earlier this morning on the money line. Minus 145 when I bet. I would just take the spread or money line, whatever it is right now. I like the Mystics first half, minus 4.5. I like the Storm. When I bet that game, they were minus 130. That game is now minus 5.5. Wow. I probably would instead. I bet the under 159 is down to 153. I would take the under. I would take the under 153. Yeah, we got that one yesterday, man.
Yeah. Beautiful to know my guy Skee. You know what I'm saying? I get the back seat there, bro.
Here we go again, though, with the WNBA. 5 games when the NBA finals are on. I mean, come on, people. I mean,
get him, Bobrano. Get their ass.
There's some good shit going on today, though, y'all. Some good shit going on.
Good shit.
And I think that's it for WNBA. So my best for NBA, I already told y'all. Because I'm sorry, I got to slide out a little early today.
Yeah, he's got to go. So we'll do the best bet cam right now for Skee. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. At least can I do this first, Dutch? Is that cool?
You show up late, leave early? What the fuck kind of shit is this? Hey, bro.
Hey, it's just a one-time only, man. One time only. Yeah. But my best bet for today, I already told y'all. You need 0 points. Go get you some plus money for tonight. Plus 145. Golden State gets the job done.
There it is. Golden State plus 145. Yeah, there it is for best bet for Skee. All right, Skee, have a good weekend. Enjoy the game, my friend. Good luck. There he is, Skee Profit, with us here, giving his best better. Hey, I had to leave early last Sunday, and so it is what it is. But you're right, I was on time. That's the difference. I was on time.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say, Bob. Ain't nothing wrong with leaving early. You're gonna leave early. Be on motherfucking time.
Yeah. All right, awesome stuff. We're all fired up today. We're full of energy. It's a Friday. It's a frantic Friday. You can tell we're all, juiced up for this big game tonight, Game 4. But yeah, let's put 5 WNBA games on our schedule. The most pivotal game of the series so far in the NBA Finals. Let's put 5 W games on tonight at the same time. So that makes no sense. That's totally absurd. But that's another story. Hit the like button. 214 live viewers. Hit the like button right now. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, UFC Belmont Stakes tomorrow. Huge day for the channel, Pub Sports Radio. Make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you stay tuned as well for our guy Tease, the WNBA coming up next. We got next with Tease and WNBA show coming up right after us. There it is. We got next. It's coming up right after us. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Bobano, got the ponies going tomorrow and the morning sesh for 30 minutes. I'm going to run it tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Morning sesh, Dabby Cab, and and Dutch. Make sure you tune in 11 a.m. And then there's Say Hey with Jose, the baseball show. So lots going on tomorrow and all weekend here on Pub Sports. And tonight, Razor Sharp with the Friday night stream tonight as well. I might even jump in at the very end of that NBA Finals game tonight, fourth quarter, late in the night. I might jump in on the stream tonight for the first time on a Friday. So we'll see if things work out right with me for what things I got to get done tonight. We might jump in late, but tune in for that Razor's show tonight as well. All right. Hit the like button. We appreciate it. We got best bets, and we've got Dutch's freshest look coming up. All right, Southtown 101. When you're in San Antonio, stop in. Great food, drinks, live music, DJs, karaoke. Southtown 101. Manscaped, promo code PubSports, 20% off your purchase. Lawnmower 4.0 or any Manscaped product, get 20% off. Promo code PubSports. MyBookie.ag, NBA playoffs, NHL, Stanley Cup playoffs, MLB, UFC, USFL, CFL has started last night. Great to have that back. WNBA and more. Sign up for an account. Bitcoin accepted currency for your deposit. MyBookie.ag, promo code PubSports. All right, best bets. Dutch's freshest look for a Friday night Game 4 NBA Finals. Wham, what do you like for best bet?
Best bet is Jaylen Brown. He's averaging 8.3 attempts from three behind the arc, shooting at 36% from three, making 3 a game. Let's take it as juiced as it is. I know people in the chat say it's a bad bet, but you're making minus 200 baseball bets. Don't think about it, man. It's minus 140. No reason to not take this again. So Jaylen Brown over 2.5 threes at minus 140.
All right, there we go. Jaylen Brown there for Wham with his best bet Game 4 NBA Finals. Chris Martinez, man, I didn't even know that when I was saying that about the WNBA scheduling games tonight on the same night as the NBA Finals. I didn't even know that last night with no NBA Finals game, they had no games on their schedule. WNBA, you got to be some dumb fucks. You got to be some stupid fucks to do this. Seriously, this is unbelievable. No games last night with no NBA final for the WNBA. And tonight, Game 4 of the NBA Finals, a pivotal swing game in the series at 2-1, and we're going to put 5 WNBA games on at the same fucking time. I mean, you got to be that brain dead to do something like that. Seriously. I mean, you can't explain that shit. You can't. It's hard to fathom, hard to believe it. Anyway, good segue to Dutch. Freshest look.
Yeah, hey, Mo Williams, man. Hey, like my guy Skee would say, you cutting up, bro. Hey, but young Shard, let him know, man. Let him know. AJ, I salute my guy. Appreciate the words, man. Yeah, freshest look, man. You know what it is, man. It's the motherfucking Leprechauns. They too big. They too motherfucking athletic. And goddamn it, they just a better basketball team. And we know them soft motherfuckers from the Bay. Unfortunately, Silicon Valley motherfuckers, they can't handle that Beantown crowd. So they will be loud, they will be funky, and they will be this motherfucking respectful. Celtics -4, that's good money.
All right, Boston Celtics -4. There it is, freshest look for Dutch. And we're not always against each other on opposites, but tonight we are, unfortunately. So my best bet, I'm going to go Golden State +4. I was going to go with Green in terms of the over rebound 6.5. I really like that as well. Probably my favorite prop is Draymond over rebound 6.5, but we'll go with Golden State +4. Dub Nation, they've responded every time off a loss, just like Boston has, and we're going to roll with that angle. It just keeps on delivering. So Golden State +4 for best bet Game 4 NBA Finals. All right, that'll wrap it up. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining us. Hit the like button. Molecular Ninja, another $5 dono at the end of the show. We appreciate it. Reminder, we've got we got next Tease with WNBA coming up. We've got Razor Sharp live tonight, Friday night live stream, horses, NBA finals, and more. We've got Belmont live stream with the horse crew tomorrow all day. We've got UFC tomorrow, big UFC pay-per-view tomorrow. That's going to be live stream here on Pub Sports Radio. Huge weekend of content here on Pub Sports Radio. So make sure you tune into all of that for sure and hit the like button on the way out. We're out of here for Wham, for Skee, for Dutch. I'm Ian Cameron. Have a great Friday night and a great weekend. Enjoy the NBA Finals Game 4. We're back Monday is our next show. Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for Game 5 of the NBA Finals and another Pub Sports Radio NBA Pub Up show on Monday. We'll see you then. Dutch, take us home. Muted.
Yeah, man. You know where it's at. It's Pub Sports Radio. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Yo, salute to the real ones. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.